right, Naveed, Michael, congratulations to you and your team for being our Huntsman C Award finalists. I'd like to get started by I like to ask every team a very simple question. What's your project about?
So this project was really the first step in our site's sustainability journey. Having been acquired recently by Huntsman, this was kind of our first foray into looking at our waste streams and trying to look at sustainability projects. But Michael, you want to elaborate on kind of the details?
Yeah, so our project was about repurposing one of our largest hazardous waste streams on site, RLP Dimer. The dimer is a byproduct generated during RLP reactions, and it makes its way to its associated storage tank in our solvent recovery system. And so historically, we've sent it off-site for incineration, and we've spent a ton of money on it, and we found an opportunity so that we could save some money and reduce our carbon footprint. And so I reached out to a waste broker. They connected us with the site in oil and gas. We sent them samples and a full-scale trial load. They loved the material. And one thing they did say in terms of quality expectations is they wanted us to control the water content. And so I worked with our quality department, operations, other engineers, and supply chain in order to formally execute this transition of making this material a byproduct rather than a waste. And we've been able to save a ton of money, and it's been great.
Wow, that's great. I mean, so literally you took something that was a waste and you turned it into a product.
Yeah, that is correct. So basically, we didn't really change much we didn't change anything in terms of process equipment. The only thing we changed was what we call it, the byproduct now, and some procedural things. And yeah, that's about it. So I think we made a savvy move in not doing too much in terms of the process and being able to save a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, it was about taking the waste stream and unlocking value out of it. Right. So we use it as an opportunity to see what we could do different with that material if it would bring value to anyone else.
And as I understand, you had to bring quite a number of people together from many different departments at the site to make this happen. This was not just, well, we'll just call it something different and now we can sell it. You had to bring a lot of people together to make this happen. Is that correct?
It was actually both at the site and some of our corporate folks here in the waterway.
Yeah, that's correct. Like I said, I had to work with the on-site quality department and on-site supply chain and obviously the engineers and operators, but we also had to get commercial involved in customer service and a corporate supply chain to initiate the NPI, create a SKU for it. And so it definitely was a very involved process among many different departments.
Do you feel like going through this experience, did that help with the team dynamics at the site, the fact that you had to pull so many people together? I mean, have you noticed any spin-off benefits from this in terms of just how teams work together, having to come together on this one project?
Definitely. So as the site leader, when I came into the Akron site, we really have been working to establish our Huntsman culture and put people first. And it's been a journey at the site. I think this project really helped cement that. It showed the team what they can do when they come together in a short amount of time. We helped support Michael be able to do this during his internship tenure and make sure he got to see the benefits of it while he was there. And so it was really, really good to see the team come together and support that initiative.
And Michael, you are an intern. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yes.
Oh man. So I started. So I this is a true story. I started my career as an intern at a international oil and gas company in Alaska, and I was very it was very fortunate that they gave me a great set of projects to work on.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like you had a similar experience. What have you gotten out of this, Michael, as an intern? What are you taking away from this experience?
Well, first of all, I'm very thankful that Huntsman even gave me the opportunity to work here, let alone the opportunity to be a part of this project in general, and get the opportunity for this project specifically because it's such a great project that we're able to save on costs and make a more sustainable site. But yeah, I mean, I've learned a lot on the operations of how chemical plants work and Huntsman's values and how to create a better site. So
that's great. And Naveed, what's next? I mean, bringing all these folks together, both within the site, within the corporation. What do you see as next as we move forward, building on this experience?
So specifically on the sustainability side, the team's actually working on the next 2 biggest waste streams right now. Have a couple options we're exploring, nothing concrete yet, but we're looking forward to reducing that waste as well. One of those streams is a 2 million pound stream that gets landfilled right now. So a lot of opportunity there for waste reduction. On just general operational improvements, I mean, the site is 125 years old in Akron this year. So it's still, and even after 125 years of operation, it's still ripe for improvements, small incremental improvements. Being one of the smaller sites like we are in AdMat, may not be able to make a multi-million-dollar impact in any single project, but a lot of these littler, smaller initiatives sum up together to have a significant impact on the bottom line for the company.
All right. Well, great. Well, thank you very much for sharing your story with us, and we look forward to your continued development, Michael, and the site, making those incremental improvements and showing that no matter how long a site has existed, how long it's been, there's always room for improvement.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.